Hello. 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 The rain is too loud. Oh shit. That should be okay. What am I doing? I'm doing some edits on my timeline, but I'm fucking sweating shit right now. I'm sweating a whole bunch of things right now. It's making me very goddamn nervous. There's not much I can do about it except just bite more bullets, which is fun. Fun stuff for me. I'm slowly getting picked away, like mentally, and it's pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah. How's my day been? Bad? Wanted to stream a few hours ago, but then shit popped up in front of me. Like semi-trucks. Level of shit. To go to school at USC, you gotta either be rich or take out a lot of loans. And for the past few years of my education, I've been taking out loans. And I've been doing it via Parent Plus loan. So I was wondering why the loan didn't come in recently, because my bill was a lot. And eventually I got in touch with the financial aid services at USC, and they told me that I'm no longer applicable for Parent Plus loans, and that I need to start pulling loans from the bank. So by Friday, which is just, just around the corner in terms of time, I have to accumulate $16,000. And there's a couple of ways I can do this. But it's still $16,000. So that's where I'm at mentally right now. And also the ants are being more invasive. They're going into more spaces that I didn't think that they would be interested in. Like they're going into the laundry room. What the fuck is in a laundry room for ants to give a shit about? I don't know, but they're there. And I get a placebo effect now that they're constantly crawling on my feet. Because sometimes they are. Like 1 out of 100 times I check my feet, there actually are ants on my feet. So I'm constantly feeling like they're just crawling on my legs because my nerves are shot. So, yeah. That's where I'm at mentally right now. Who the fuck do they think I am? I'm a source of revenue. I am a source of revenue. Well, it's not like I'm destroying the ants' home. There's trillions of ants surrounding the outside of my house, so... some people don't care that the house is haunted. They still want to try and renovate it, so they don't care about all the dead bodies. Don't need college. Yeah. I'm aware. It's picking at me too. First time for a sponsored stream. I really don't. Honestly, sponsored stream and Slutty Hell are on like the same level of detestable things that I can do for money. Actually, no. I would rather do Slutty Hell than a sponsored stream. Because a sponsored stream means I'm selling my voice for a product. And I absolutely don't want to do that. I abso-fucking-lutely don't want to do that. Never. If I start doing sponsored streams, that means I have hit rock fucking bottom. So. Yeah. Wish you could help. Yeah, not a lot of people can. Would you do a sponsored stream if it were for something you genuinely appreciate or just never in your life? Let's say it's something simple, like AMD wants me to sponsor them because I'm running an AMD 3950X on my computer. It depends what I'm saying, I don't know. Even then it gets tricky. Felt like crying today, so instead I just bought some ice cream. And that's where I'm at mentally right now. What if it's something you honestly enjoy? I enjoy reactions from people watching my content. I enjoy solving a problem successfully in a creative field that I'm working in. I enjoy developing a strong personal connection with another human being. Those are things that I enjoy. I don't think I can sponsor for those. No products are great enough for you? No products are infallible. I don't want to limit myself verbally to something that I know can break down at any time. So far, how much do you have saved up? Oh, fucking nothing. I think everything in my bank accounts might be $2,000. Not even remotely close. I have enough to make a down payment on a loan, if I have to. If I absolutely have to, I have enough to make a down payment on a loan. That's where I'm at. Most of us don't mind you doing sponsors. I mind me doing sponsors. I mean, that would be like saying most of you don't mind me making weekly videos instead of taking as much time as I need for a video. What's that face she's making? I don't know. Whatever 4,000 polygons can afford you in 2007, probably. Consider running ads on your videos again? I never run ads on my videos. If you see an ad in my video, it's because I'm using copyrighted content. I could show you my Google ad like revenue and it would say 0. If you really want to fucking like say, you're lying, Neo. I'm not. What is the rent like where you live? Well, I got a fucking lucky spot. Right now where I'm living is $1,150. Which is great, actually. For LA, for where I live, that's actually a really good price. But it's a lot. Yeah. How many rooms? That is a shared kitchen, bath, and a bedroom with office space. What about loans? I need to get $16,000 by this Friday. That's what about loans. So. Yeah. Thank you, Wood Davers, for becoming a member.
Wow.
Do you no longer use song requests? I use song requests when I'm going into an automated state of editing. Like if I'm typing out and tracking captions, I don't have to think creatively. I don't have to look at the footage and make any sort of creative choices. So song request is for whenever I'm just doing an automated task. So yeah. I thought about like what I could do to possibly make $16,000, like realistically. And there's probably nothing. There's probably nothing. There's stuff that I could do for like maybe $2,000, $3,000. But that kind of money? No. That's a loan. That's a loan right there. You can literally... That's funny. No, 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 Krungle. That's a nice thought, but it doesn't actually apply. What's the loan for? It's for school. I use Parent Plus loans. Well, I have been using Parent Plus loans to help finance for school, which means that like your parents co-sign your loan so that there's like credibility behind the amount of money that you're asking for. But little did I know, once you turn 24, it goes off limits. But the government approved of the loan. The government said that the loan could be sent to USC. But USC just emailed me today after multiple inquiries and told me that they can't accept it, even though there's an email from studentaid.gov saying, yes, the loan has successfully went through. So, fucking weird that they won't take the money. Fucking strange. So I have to make a phone call at 9 a.m. sharp. Do I have decent credit history? I don't have any credit history. What would happen if you don't pay it? Well, first there's a fee for doing shit late, which I could probably waive if I show some form of progress towards making the payment, because this came in last fucking minute. But eventually they'll just kick me out of the program. And then I'll have to start paying off my student debt. Which is a lot. A lot. A lot. I'm so fucking buried in debt. Not to mention, like, all the Zoom calls, you know, all the Zoom sessions for school, the complete and utter lack of in-production stuff. It's making me think, what the fuck am I doing? My brain is on fire right now. I couldn't even like I was trying to stream for like the past hour, but my brain was so fogged.
BFG 9000. Load it, set it, let it pop.
Hey Neo, I've been playing Dark Souls 3 for the past week and I am halfway through all the bosses, and you were right, the dancer is the worst.
Thank you, Cole, for the $5. I agree. Well, it gets actually the teleporting boss is the fucking worst, but yeah. No, I don't want to be an animator in a fucking grind. That's even worse. Dude, being an animator takes a special kind of crazy. You have to be a special kind of insane to be an animator. You really do. And thank you, Austin, for the $5. I should have not labeled this an editing stream. I can't fucking think right now. I honestly can't. Collage can give you a future and take it away at the same time. Yeah. How about being a writer? Oh yeah, hey, I'm the robot.
Hey you, stop harassing my friends.
Here's a little something for the loans, my dude.
Thank you, Austin. And your parents help with the money? That's what they've been doing, period. They've been signing Parent Plus loans. Only high school taught us about loans. Yeah, but it's very important that I learn about you know, advanced fucking algebra. You good? No. No. Absolutely not, actually. Annoying. Your parents know what the halt of those Parent Plus loans? Yeah, of course. Nothing to keep a secret about.
Wow.
Thank you, Dingus, for becoming a member. Thank you very much. My head hurts. What am I gonna do now? I'm going to go to bed. Then the moment that I wake up, I'm gonna call the financial aid office and ask them what the fuck is going on. And then either they're gonna say to me, oh, whoops, we made a mistake, and then punch in the Parent Plus loan, or they're gonna say, too bad, so sad, find the money elsewhere. Then in which case, I'm gonna go back to studentaid.gov and try to apply as a graduate, because I have certain things that I do fall under. I'm not a graduate student, but there's certain requirements that I do pertain to. We'll see if that passes. If that doesn't pass, I'm gonna petition for a late fee waiver from USC and try to get a private loan, private student loan from one of the banks around here. And see if they take it. I mean, they probably will. It's future money, what they're there for. I'm damn insane. I'm damn stubborn. That's my thing. I'm very fucking stubborn. I'm stubborn in the worst of things, and I'm stubborn in my highlights of things that I'm actually good at. Just my character trait. Scholarships. USC is giving me about 21,000 in gift aid, and I still have to pay 43,000. If you want to do the math, 43,000 times 4, and an interest of, I think, around, let's say 8%. Let's just say 8%, maybe. I'm lucky. That's how much debt I'm in.
Stop it!
Hopefully it is a misunderstanding within the financial aid system. Really love her content.
Thank you, Stephanie, for the $10. Maybe this is how Twitch streamers do it. This is how they do all the characters that they do. It's because they're under constant financial stress. And when you're stressed enough, you can put on a fucking show because you have to. This is how I could do Hal streams. It's out of utter fear. Out of complete and utter fear. On Doom? I don't know. It's very consistent on being on a modern shooter. Consistently trying to push the envelope forward. Do a titty stream. That's funny. You guys think that I actually have that kind of body to do that sort of shit? Ah, shit. Ah. Oh.
Sorry to hear about all that, Neo. Maybe just get an attractive female to stream on Twitch for you and gather money from emotionally starved virgins.
Pretty sure she'd keep the cash because it's her work, but thank you, Double Cross, for the $10. That femboy Doom cosplay was sexy. You can't fathom it. I just can't think about it. I can't think about doing a stream where I, for the sole purpose, dress up to sexually entice my audience. I just can't think about it. It just doesn't fucking process. I try to imagine committing to that kind of stream, and I'm 100% confident that I would just break down in the middle of it and fucking stop the stream. Thank you, Vastal, for the £5.
Apologies for being dumb.
Thanks. And thank you, Fear, from the $5. People will buy shirts if you make them. I already do. Nobody buys them. See, you guys have a lot of nice ideas. You have nice ideas. Ideas that sound like they're going to be, you know, cool. But in reality, they don't actually play out the way you think they will. There's all these nice hypotheticals. And don't work.
I'm sorry.
Would it help to do another donation goal? Like what? Fucking $16,000 a month as a donation goal? Fucking, how much would it cost to pay off? Let's say I want to pay off like my tuition. How much would that be? That's $43,000 divided by 12. The new donation goal, I'm gonna add my rent to that, would be somewhere around $6,000 a month. $6,000 a month.
Would it help to do another donation goal?
No, because I can't ask my audience for that kind of money. That's fucking ridiculous. That's fucking ridiculous. And thank you, Cole, for the $5. Editing work on the side. I wouldn't pay nearly as good as editing for myself. I already know that much. It just wouldn't. I mean, hell, the entirety of July was me streaming myself editing The Last of Us Part 2, and I still made rent. It was one of my better months. And I know that if I spent that time working on other people's shit, would have made a fraction of it. unless I overpay, in which case I don't think I'm worth it that much. I don't do anything like, what's the word, FaZe Clan wise when I edit. I don't have any special Premiere or After Effects like things that I do. Fuck that, Sean. The people in this game are fucking dumb. In fact, this video is like half a showcase of how dumb the survivors are, and half a showcase of me thirsting for men. It's gonna be my gayest video yet. Do the best thing? Oh, awesome, awesome. Yeah. Hmm. I was thinking about, not thinking about, but I've been looking into how to get a face rig or a snap cam of Hal onto my camera so that I could just, like, you know, pop it on and just
Start doing this so that I could be like, hello, it's Hal. It's now a Hal stream for minimal effort.
But the people that I've been asking to commission, the people that have been trying to pay to do it never follow through. So, do I not hate Hal? I don't give a fuck about Hal, but I give a fuck about money. And if Hal makes a dumb amount of money,
And all you have to do is breathe in and talk.
then what do I lose? Make a new character you love. Well, when I make new characters, like, they're not extensions of me. They're usually enemies of me. I make two types of characters when I'm writing on a screenplay. It's either something that is my greatest fear or something that antagonizes that fear. And those are the characters that I write. So, Hal is just a fucking filter. That's all it is. You would subscribe to a Patreon? That's funny because I've had one for 4 years. Oh. The cum voice. That's interesting. That's very interesting. It hurts. You gotta talk about your sources of income more. What, like release a video? What the fuck would that look like? In fact, I already did a video like that back in January. I talked about my monthly donation goal, and it got shat on, but it didn't deter the people that were donating to stop donating, but the people that saw it, they were like, okay, whatever, or they hated it. Neil is embracing the Doomer status. I've been Doomer status since 19 years old, which was like, fucking, how old was I? What is math? 2015. Go fund me. I don't deserve it. I'm not some fucking dying man on the street who desperately needs your money. I'm not some raving artist who's gonna revolutionize your ideas with some amazing piece of medium. It would be asking for money for the sake of frivolous things. Financial trouble? I don't think so. I mean, here's the worst case scenario if I don't lose anything job-wise. Let's say school kicks me out and they say, hey, you need to have this money or you can't attend, and also you can't take out any loans. I probably go back home and I find a nice place to rent where it has great internet access. and I just stream full time with an actual schedule and an actual release date, like probably the end of every month at like 12 p.m. And I'd start doing that, and I would probably make twice the amount of money that I do. And that would be enough to start paying off loans over the span of a decade. That's the worst case scenario, realistically. Because I can't imagine everything falling apart colossally. I mean, worst case scenario is I fucking die. But, you know, I'm talking about if I got kicked out of school. So... have you thought of working with other creators, like maybe editing? Abso-fucking-lutely not. Absolutely not. This is what makes it a Neocranium video. Me on the timeline doing shit with my mentality. Otherwise, it's stream highlights. Like, only I'm going to think about looking at this clip and then edit it like this. Somebody else might just, you know, pass over that clip or edit it a different way. But this is my style, and that's me. That's what makes it a Neocranium video. I don't want anyone else trying to do that. I don't want to sponsor. I don't want to sponsor. I don't want to run ads. I would rather start dressing up as like Ada Wong and doing like Resident Evil 4 Wii streams with a dress on than do sponsors. I would rather do HAL with a whiteboard and a marker than sponsors. There's like a dozen things, a dozen different dignity barriers to crash through before I do sponsors. Absolutely not. Are you saying that the Neocranium style format idea is doomed to fail? No, I'm saying I'm about to take out another big fucking loan in a way that I didn't expect. I'm not like in a dying scenario here. It's not like I'm gonna die on Friday. It just means that more money is gonna go away in the future than I anticipated. What am I gonna do after my loans? I don't fucking know. Probably suffer in like post-crisis Earth during global warming bullshit. It's probably going to be my 2050. Is discussing any form of politics forbidden in chat? No, I'm not a pussy. What is the absolute best case scenario that can happen school-wise? Okay. So I make my thesis film, and then it garners like major studio attention, and they say they want to adapt it into a feature-length film with me heading it. And then I do that, and then it makes a lot of money because it was made right, and I pay off all my loans, and I get offered more deals to make more films that I like. And that's bullshit. That is utter fantasy. It is utter fantasy. So. How long do you think you'll be on YouTube? I have no clue. I have no idea. Probably bare minimum 1 more year. Bare minimum. If everything goes exceptionally well, 1 more year. I don't know. I don't know. Will I upload my thesis film? USC holds a copyright to their student films. Although, honestly, I don't think they fucking check. So, unless something gets popular, I don't think they'll even notice. You've absolutely got the mindset and attitude of a director. I don't know about that. How much money do you need? Oh, how much money do I need right now? Well, currently, right now, I need $16,000. Currently, right now, if you want to pay off my tuition. So if you have a spare $16,000, that'd be super cool. But if you don't, I'm pulling out some bank loans, probably. We'll see. Will I vote in November? Of course I will. How do you feel about content leeches? Talentless. Does Jay know about the situation you're in? It doesn't matter to him. And also, no, this just popped up tonight. I have $3 and that is going to food tomorrow. That sounds like a great plan. What's a content leech?
Yay, I scored!
Well, who cares?
Wow. You bought a sandal notebook. I hope you can write in it. Thank you, goal. What was I saying? Content leeches are basically people that take other people's videos and then make them into compilations on their own channel without any accreditation or payment and get money from your work because fuck you. Have you and Snake been talking? No. We haven't talked in like, I think 2 months. 2 months. And we talk very sparsely. Who is Snake? It's the person I used to play games and watch movies with. What's wrong with Snake? He's just an adult. He works and he's in relationships and he's doing real life stuff. It's just drifting apart. Different focuses. He just doesn't come online as much. Can we cheer up? I'm sure you can cheer up. You can do whatever you want. Thank you, Cerebro Sorens, for the $20. It's understandable that you don't have a spare $16,000. It's quite understandable. Thank you very much. Neo, we all want to cheer you up right now, man. That's too bad.
Don't got a spare $16,000 but hope this helps you out on the future, my dude. Always look forward to the content you put out. It'll be sad to see you go eventually, but it's completely understandable. Hang in there.
Yeah, thank you, Sorens. Do some randomizer videos. I mean, if I wanted to garner views, sure. But I don't run ads, so it doesn't matter. Time to invest in Bitcoin was like, what, 3 years ago? 4 years ago? Do you want to leave America? I don't know. I mean, the idea of leaving my country would be to escape the bullshit that this political system is. But it'll probably find a way to come back to me wherever I go. So, no. I guess I have nowhere to run to. Why not ads? Because you didn't come to my channel to watch ads. You didn't come here to watch ads. So, no. Well, it's A and B, Jan. I don't run ads because I don't want you to come here to watch ads. And also, I like using copyrighted content in my videos. So, I don't want to have to worry about cutting shit out that I think is worth putting in. Last of Us multiplayer? I don't know. Real fans would be happy to see you getting payment. The ads aren't more about you as they are about me. And like, how I morally see my own channel. What would you like to do? Like on what term? YouTube, life, short term, long term? Would it be fun if you took recommendations for other games? Absolutely not. Long term. What would I like to do long term? I want to find financial success in a career where I'm allowed to be creative and
That's
make
the
people
BFG
feel
9000.
things.
Load it. Set it. Let it pop.
What would you like to do, Neo?
So the first thing I said, and the second thing would be have a strong, intimate relationship with another human being. Like A and B. Those are the two things I want to do. Thank you, Lunch Boy, for becoming a member. What kind of career, though? Like where? Writing, directing, maybe editing if I'm working under a very strong creative head. Oh.
Wow.
Thank you, Lunch Boy, for becoming a member. My thesis film gonna be about something that I'm scared of. Something that that terrifies me. Made into an external force. You ask me about any of my short films, I can tell you that it's because I'm scared of something. What am I scared of? Tons of things. Tons of things. Horror? Oh no, not horror. It's drama. I guess it's cosmic horror in the sense of the unknown, but... Like, name a film. Name a film. Name one of my short films and I'll tell you what I'm scared of. Thank you, Venera, for becoming a member. Your thesis film about ants? That's an idea, though. Latest one. Empty Myth of Greatness is about my fear of not achieving the best form of myself that I can. It's about failing to meet my own standards. 1 year anniversary is about my fear of trauma, of about not being able to control things that are much larger than I am, outside of my control. A new word is my fear about outcasting myself by going against acceptable social norms, about doing the wrong thing, saying the wrong thing that could outcast me from people that I want to be liked by. Being is my fear of intimacy with the unknown, intimacy with strangers, reaching out to other people on a personal level. So, I just said was what Empty Myth of Greatness was about. Quota? Quota is my fear of college professors. Quota is probably my most conventional film. I don't know. Actually, Quota is probably my most outside film from that theory. Yeah. I don't know what I was thinking when I wrote that. I was probably thinking about actually writing a legit short film. Don't do that anymore. Do you enjoy writing about your fears as a writer? I feel like if you're not writing from a personal level as a writer, then you're either making a biography or you're a liar, and your audience is gonna know. Your audience is gonna know that you're full of shit. Anytime that you're watching a movie and you see some stuff happen with characters and you think like this is projecting, or this is virtue signaling, or this is X, Y, or Z, it's probably because the author doesn't actually have a personal interest in the subject and they're just putting things into the script for points. How long have you been in this muck? If you're talking about depression, since 2015 for sure. Definitely 2015. Thank you, Tim Button, for the $40. Thank you very much, sir. What was your biggest inspiration to become a director? I'll answer.
Hi.
I know you probably already answered this, but what's your biggest inspiration to become a director? Love you, Neo.
My biggest inspiration to become a director was the reaction in high school to my screening of Being to the other animation students when I saw two people become more intimate in relation to the characters becoming intimate on screen. Like they were leaning in closer to each other, holding each other's hands. I wanted to create that reflection from my stories to the people watching them forever. That's just what I wanted to do. I saw that and I thought that that's the greatest thing that I could do. So that was when I dedicated myself to it. Have you seen a therapist? Yep. Doesn't work. I'm sure somebody could fucking Robin Williams, Matt Damon me. But so far no. No. Thoughts on Star Wars as a whole? It's a children's show that's been given mature attention by fans. It is some serialized cartoon adventure that has been advertised as this very serious thing when nothing serious ever really happens in it. All cartoonish. Pretty much a joke. Are these films a way for you to face or overcome your fears? The films are a way of me trying to communicate to other people what's wrong with me. And then they say, you know, good job, really cool. Man, I like that transition shot. And then I move on. I made a film back in January before COVID hit. And it was about my first time as a sexually active adult in LA and how I was having no intimate relationships with other people. And I made a short film about that, and I showed it in February when it was finished. And what I heard from it was, good job, really cool transition shot, the music was pretty. And it was basically people clapping for me being sad. And that's how it rubbed off on me. Are there any films that have effectively depicted anxiety? I'm sure there's tons. It's a Google question. I'm sure there's a list. Where can you see my films? On my channel. Not the one that I just named, because that's a higher up USC film, so there's no way I could post it online. But yeah. Neo bro, do you want a hug? Nope. A pity hug from a stranger would just make me more depressed. Because it's not earned. It's not an earned sign of affection. It's not like I've done something to make that person feel like I deserve that hug. It's more of like you're seeing a bottle about to fall off the counter and you're like, oh, I gotta catch it. Gotta catch that bottle. That's how I think of your hug. So, fuck you, Alex. Fuck you. Fuck you, Alex. Fuck you. Fuck you, Alex. Big ass, big jerk, stupid shitter. Fuck you. Why don't you go to bed, Alex? It's like, what, fucking 2 in the morning for you? Go to bed. It's 5 o'clock shadow. Yeah, I'm getting kind of gritty, you know? Kind of rough around the edges. Uh-huh. Yep. You know, people have been asking for another Crunchy Boys video. So, if you ever want to come back to LA, play video games and awkwardly stand behind me. If you want to do that, up to you. Totally up to you. Trying to move back when I'm poor. That's unfortunate. We demand the boys. It'd be like a legit investment to get them all back into a room, that's for sure. If movies are a personal expression, do you think how a director is personally should affect how we judge their work? Movies can be evaluated on different just environments. You can evaluate a director's work on their personality, on the time they released it, on the politics of what was happening when they released it, on the industry of what was changing when they released it. You can evaluate any form of work in a variety of ways. None of it really matters. All that matters is, did it relate to you and did you enjoy it? Everything else is just to help and bolster its importance, whatever that means. What the fuck? Oh, okay. Imagine having a non-American time zone. It's unfathomable. Have I eaten today? Yeah, I had pizza and water. You think there's no more room for groundbreaking movies? There's tons of room. There's plenty of room. What is that Half-Life 1 mod? Ha ha ha. You gonna okay Halo Infinite when it comes out? Yeah, I'll give it the okay. Yeah. Yeah. What constitutes a groundbreaking, trailblazing movie for you? Well, the easiest one would be technological achievements. Like that's the most obvious way to point out a groundbreaking movie, when it does something that's technologically amazing. Modern representations of politics in a movie is usually groundbreaking, because more often than not, it's more postcard reflective of a better time than an actual discussion of things that are happening right now. Who is the man on the floor? He's the guy that created the zombie virus. He's an asshole. You seen The Boys? Saw season 1, didn't know if there was season 2. Any games you're looking forward to? Faith Chapter 3 and Cyberpunk. That's it. What kind of horror do you prefer, Neo? one where the characters aren't dumb and they have agency. So there's probably like 10 films that I like in the horror genre. No, I don't want a panic attack. Dude, puppet combo games are legitimately terrifying in an uncomfortable, non-enjoyable way, and I don't seek that out. Top 3, The Exorcist, The Thing, and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Those films are fantastic. But if you want to swap it out for smart protagonists, then switch out Texas Chainsaw with Alien. So there you go. It's stylized to be an Atari 2600 game. Worst horror film you've seen? I don't make Watch Mojo lists. Ever listen to or enjoy Death Grips? I used to listen to some Death Grips like a few years ago, but I just don't give a shit. Evil Within sucks. I don't care for it. I really don't. Did you like some VR games? Half-Life Alyx, Beat Saber, Pavlov VR, and Fallout 4 VR if you want to open world RPG. You gonna do something, or you gonna go to sleep tonight? Probably gonna go to sleep tonight. That's the plan. Played Dishonored, tried it, didn't like it. I don't like a lot of games. I really don't. Should archive somewhere in the general chat? Maybe? Maybe? Saw Lake Mungo. I thought it was neat. I don't care about Samurai Jack. I don't care. Here's gonna be the answer to like 99% of things that you're about to ask me. I don't care. I really don't. Does it smell bad in Cali? California's a big fucking state. I don't want to stream on Twitch. I don't want to stream on Twitch. I just don't. Why don't you care? I'm allowed to. It's outside of my interest. What do you think about criticism and professional critics? They're allowed to criticize. They can talk about things. Do you believe in emulators and ROMs to preserve games so they aren't lost to history? Sure, I guess. Sorry we can't do much for you, Neo. Life is a real bitch most of the time. I hope you get out of your depression. I probably never will. You love pirating? That's neat. Would you ever play Mass Effect 3 just to take a shit on it? I can take a shit on it from here. From the comfort of outside of a 23-hour playthrough. Ah. Bro, where's Mr. Beast? Oh my god! Is that for real? Oh my god! Thank you for the $1,000! What am I actually doing tonight? Venting, basically. FWE? Is that the... I don't know what FWE is. You're gonna have to... I don't know the acronyms for the mods I'm using. I'm not in that level of community. Ever heard of Armored Core? Nope. What happened to my other chair? Just shat. It was bad. It was bad. So I replaced it. What do you plan on working on when you finish school? Whatever makes money. Whatever makes me money. So yeah, what do you think of the Dan Harmon thing? More shit that is blown out of proportion that garner clicks on news sites with a shit ton of advertisements on them. Nobody actually really fucking cares. There are much worse issues to discuss in the industry and outside of it, but it's what you're clicking on because you like Ricky Morty. You like Ricky Morty, and you also like being a powerful social warrior. So, yeah, it doesn't fucking matter. You talk quite a bit about being with someone and forming a strong emotional bond. Do you actively search for this sort of relationship, or do you hope to come across it? I'm in a sense where I'm like drifting past people, and sometimes I try to like grab onto them, and it just never follows through. So I'm not like reaching out of my comfort zone ever, but I come across people and the shit that I do, and sometimes if I'm feeling bold enough, I'll try, and then nothing happens. So there you go. Do you believe in luck or karma? Nope. That's just your brain drawing conclusions. Brains like to draw patterns out of things. They like to... I mean, fucking people were staring up at the sky and decided that, like, stars that were billions of light years apart from each other formed a perfect frying pan or some shit like that. So luck and karma are things that we associate with some sort of idea to easily conceptualize them. Where's the ASMR rain sounds coming from? It's coming from inside the house. You want to have little neocraniums? No. I don't trust this world to be a better place than what it is right now in the future, so I don't want to raise kids in this kind of in this kind of climate in every sense of the word. How do you do the motion tracking on your webcam? I use NVIDIA's ADR. What's it called? NVIDIA has a face tracking thing for streaming. Just look that up. Look up OBS Stream Effects NVIDIA face tracking, and you'll find the article. How did you get good at editing? I've been editing for over a decade. It's time. It takes time. Already played Carrion. Beat it in one sitting. Yeah, I saw Uncut Gems. Really liked it. That was a really good movie. Okay. But when will the time to be to do anything? Would you rather never do anything because you might get hurt? Hmm. Watch Nightcrawler. Already saw it. It was nice. I have Lone Stranger. I have, yeah. I played 3. Just 3 though. I tried playing the other games, couldn't beat them, didn't care. It was Jake Gyllenhaal, Nightcrawler. See Nocturnal Animals? Nope. Thoughts on the platform? Neglectful. In it for the money. Pretends to care. Just like a lot of other platforms. Anything interesting going on or anything you want to vent about? I've been venting for an hour. You missed the juicy stuff. Trying to make my own platform? That's fucking dumb. There was even talk about Dr. Disrespect making his own platform, and people didn't care too much for that either, so why would I do any better? Someone with like a fucking million subscribers on his Twitch. Used to. Hypothetically, if I were to put something together to give to you as a gift, how would I go about getting it to you? You can't. I'm far too paranoid to accept anything physically from another human being that I don't know. I don't have a P.O. box. I don't plan to ever open one. It's a nice thought. It's a very nice thought, but I'm not accepting anything from anyone. Video games adapted into movies is always done shitty. Silent Hill was the best case scenario, and even then that was only okay. What kind of time zone am I in? I'm kind of in PST. A little bit. Just a little bit. You underestimate the kindness of strangers? No. I don't think I do. I think I'm fully aware that there's 3 nice people. Then there's 1,000 people that are completely neutral. And then there's about 10 horrible people. And that's the ratio. That's the ratio of human beings. There's 3 nice people. There's 1,000 people that are neutral and will bend to any trend. And then there's 10 shitty people. And that's the ratio. That's the entire human demographic. With 8 billion people, is it so unlikely that someone will be nice to you and want to send you good things? It is just as likely for someone to be nice and send me good things as it is someone to be horrible and to try and track me down and hurt me. I think it's just as equal. I think it's 50-50. I like how you immediately follow up your comment with buy a gun. Awesome. When do you think new video will come out? When it's done. I don't know. When I'm comfortable with my school, academic schedule, and I get everything settled and I can actually go into a standard streaming schedule. What's gonna happen tomorrow? I'm gonna call financial aid and try to get everything settled. This week, hopefully I'll pay off the 16 grand that I owe USC and continue with my semester. You prefer to keep chat distance from you and members of chat just maintain parasocial relationship? I don't trust strangers on the internet. I don't know who you are. You could be typing out the nicest thing ever and then like be like, hey Neo, I want to do a meetup. I'm coming to LA. Let's meet up. And I'd be like, okay, let's meet up in this public place. And you have no interest in your future. So you meet me and then you stab me in the neck and I die. And then you consider your life a success. And that's all, that's all you wanted to do. That could be the kind of person you are. That could just be the kind of person you are. You wear a lot of solid colors. Do you own any pattern clothes? I used to own plaid, but I stuck out like a sore thumb when I came to LA, so I tossed most of it. You have any tips on how to use Blender effectively? Don't use auto smooth in your object data. Don't use auto smooth. Normals lag up Eevee unless you're using optimized normals, which you can get from an online plugin. Having anything selected when you're trying to do playback will lag the playback, so make sure you don't have anything selected. When you're finishing a project, make sure to pack your files into the blend file so that if you ever like do a system purge and try to clear up stuff, you always keep everything in your blend file if you want those textures. There you go. Those are my tips. Do you prefer online courses, hybrid, or physical? Physical. I can't pay attention with online courses. I don't care. Dude, Zoom courses are going to be the fucking death of my academic career. What does it take for you to trust someone? For them to have risk? If I trust somebody, that usually means that they've put themselves in a vulnerable position, so I know that I can be vulnerable, equally vulnerable to them. Otherwise, if it's just like some random dude across the internet asking me, like, what's your address, I want to send you shit. No fucking way. You first. No food stream? I already ate. Have you been getting sleep? I probably wouldn't be streaming if I haven't been sleeping. I would be physically incapable of talking. It's Neo, it's 3 in the morning. Go to bed. No, it's not. It's 11:45. My stuff's still in the dryer. You seem like a great person to converse with. Great. Just tell me where you want my address, dude. I don't fuck about when I say I want to make you a rad as fuck gift. That's very nice. That's a very nice thing to say. Don't commit to it. Don't. I'm serious. I'm not gonna take it. How come you stream at these late US times? Usually because in the day I'm dealing with bullshit. Dealing with all different kinds of bullshit in real life. And then when it's quieter at night is when I can think about streaming. Hey Neo, how do you deal with heartbreak? Don't ask me. Ask someone who actually dealt with it better than I have. Song request? I don't know, I feel like it's a bit late for that. Mood's kind of soured. Was more school necessary for the creative career you want to pursue? Well, I mean, it's necessary to have more opportunities to garner interest from people in big places. If Disney hadn't bought Fox and shut down Mouse Guard, no. I could have ended my school a year ago and had a job at Fox. A nice job at Fox. But oh well. If there's one thing you needed, what would it be? A very fucking large amount of money. Because that could like springboard me to do more things that would make me happy. So probably something around like probably $10 million would start a lot of different things for me. Ah! Oh my god, I can't believe it's $10 million! Since you said there's a lot of things you're indifferent to, what subjects do you have a strong opinion in? If you're anti-vaxxer, anti-masker, flat earther, you have no right to have children. I hope you never have a kid. I hope you never raise ignorant, selfish, brutally stupid people like you are. You don't deserve to pass your genes or your ideology on to the next generation. You probably fucking will. Because you're too dumb to pull out. But people that are anti-science can go to hell since they believe in it, so. How was your day today? It's fucked. Have you met anyone pro anti-science, Neo? I mean, I haven't like had a debate with one. More than likely than not, I just try to avoid fucking morons like that. Anything not fucked? Anything going good? I ate a pizza Yep. Yeah, that was probably the highlight of today. Hmm. I'm on Twitter, but I don't post anything. Ever. Ah! Hmm. Kind of pizza? It was just some nice alternative supreme pizzas, peppers and sausage, pepperoni. It was pretty good. It was Trader Joe's. Pretty nice. Ah! Wow. Wow. Ever tried meditation? Nope. Bye, Brennan. I feel like I can't meditate when my carpet has ants in it, so kind of stops me from reaching my zen. If I could pick any one person to work with on a project, I would love to work with Vince Gilligan from Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, or Denis Villeneuve, Sicario, Prisoners, Blade Runner, Arrival. Like those two, I would love to work with those two, for sure. Shit. Think I'm a good person? Nope. I don't think I'm a bad one, but I'm definitely not a good one. I didn't see the sequel. I thought it was an offensive thing to make a sequel to a movie like that. But hey, it made money. What makes someone good? Constant selfless acts out of impulse. When you don't have to think to do something that's for the benefit of other people. When it's not a calculated move. It's just an act that you do because it's the right thing. That's what makes a good person. Ah! Making good messages, people talking. Inherent apathy isn't bad though. Survival instinct, sure. Moral instinct, yes, it is bad. But if we're just talking about living, then I guess not. Sleepy? No. Uh, buzzed, maybe, but not sleepy. Do I believe in a god? Nope. Think about goop. I stopped caring about Nickelodeon slime, I think about 14 years ago. How long have I been staring at this keyframe? Hold on, I'll change it. Here you go. There you go. Did that for you. I have no heard good news about YouTube doing anything for a while now. Yes. Do you have any tips about dealing with issues regarding talking to people? No, I don't. I really don't. Can't help you there. Favorite piece of work you have made? I don't think of things in lists. When I finish something, I move on to the next thing. So, nothing. None of it's my favorite. Would you say you're a social guy? Absolutely not. Can you show us car? I think I have a car in this timeline somewhere. Let's see. Somewhere in this timeline. Let's see. Here's a car. There you go. You have trouble sticking to a project? No. If I commit myself to a project, I finish it and then I move on from it and I don't revisit it. Somebody a bad person if they keep hurting others they love or care about on accident? If they continuously do something on accident, then I don't really think it's fully an accident anymore. They're ignoring something that is contributing to the level of incidents that they have when they're hurting other people. So they're neglectful in some way. So they might not be a bad person, but they're at least neglectful. Neo sanitation though, I wash my hands. Doesn't stop from ants from coming in. Ants get ants. They're not as bad as they were like when I first came to this apartment, but they're like halfway bad. Pretty fucking annoying this year. This summer they're just all over the place. Fucking assholes. Fucking hate them. Doom 2016. I'd say it's like a more thematic version of Doom. The movie version of Doom. So if you wanted a less gamey version, comparing to Doom Eternal, then Doom 2016, sure, if you want. Do push-ups. I'm fine, thanks though. How have I been dealing with Corona? Haven't been infected, but it's infected every single other aspect of my life other than health. So, yep. How do you decide on projects to work on for your channel? I record things and then I edit them. Whatever I stream, I usually record and then I have that and I drop it in a timeline and I think, can I do anything with this? There's stuff that I've cut together that you'll never see in a video because I just didn't like it. Hold on, I can find something like that. Let's see. By learning where to pull up my Vegas saves. See. Here is... What the fuck? Okay, where's the actual save here? Okay, here's a stream. Here's a video that you'll never see of Doom Guy playing Wii Sports. I cut a bunch of clips together and it got really long. And I just didn't like the pacing, and it just wasn't funny. So I just stopped working on it, because it just wasn't funny.
Stop it!
Hey Neo, sorry you're going through it, and I've been watching your content forever now and just wanted to say thanks and illy.
Illy. Thank you, Curly Boy Streams YouTube for $5. You ever rotoscope something? Nope. Played Lost in Vivo, didn't like it. Stop It is a combination of sounds from the Resident Evil 7 video. So, yeah. Did you ever play Horizon Zero Dawn? Nope. Jesus. Do you use or have used anything other than Vegas to edit? I've used Avid Media Composer for school. It's what they want you to learn because it's the industry standard, and I'm okay with it. I don't use any Adobe things because I don't care to learn Adobe. But I like Vegas Pro because you can just plug and play shit. You can drop things in and get going. Do you eat Cheetos? Used to. Then I found ants in the pantry crawling into the Cheetos bag, so not recently. Most fun project to work on? None of them. I don't think of projects as fun. What level of ants? Annoying. Not panic inducing, but annoying. Project you're the most proud of? Still none. I can talk to you about specific projects, but like ask me these list format questions that I'm not going to give you an answer because I don't do compare and contrast. Favorite part-time snack? Pop-Tarts. Brown sugar and cinnamon Pop-Tarts. You drink coffee at night? Sure, if it was the middle of summer and I had no schedule for anything. What is the ideal first date? Doing something that we both enjoy, knowing that like you have a good night and that there's more to discover about the other person on the follow-up date. Do you think cannibalism would solve world hunger and overpopulation? Sounds like a stupid fucking story prompt made for 14-year-olds to write about to be edgy. What happened with the peppermint and the ants? It didn't work nearly as much as toxic chemicals, so right now we're using toxic chemicals and it's working better. What's your opinion on apps like Tinder? They work if you're hot and or want to fuck. So, there you go. Use Dawn dish soap or Windex. Do you see yourself as hot? No. I don't know about using Windex. I mean, spraying Raid down into their fucking crawling hole where they come out to eat your shit usually stops them for at least a week. Like, if you find where ants are coming from and you spray Raid into that shit, they don't fucking come out for a long time. It takes a hot minute for them to get over that shit. Any tips on searching for a good PC? Build your PC. Use PC Part Picker and then take it from like one of the build guides. You'll save yourself a couple $100 at least. And if not that, then just Google it, because I'm not going to tell you a good build site. You change the keyframe so we can your Doom Guy costume, please. Let's see here. I think I had good poses. I think I had pretty good poses. Here you go. What is this? This is me wagging my finger. Wait, hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. There you go. You can just look at that. Wait, it's almost a perfect loop. Okay, what makes it not a perfect loop? Where does it start? It starts here. Fingers like that. So I need to find it when it's like... There you go. Close enough. What's the first game you remember playing? It was a space sim. It was 1999 or 2000. And I did know the controls, but I was definitely on an asteroid. You seem tired tonight? Yeah. I'm waiting for my shit to come out of the dryer. It'll take another half hour. You think VR is the future of gaming? Something. It'll be a part of gaming. People are not allowed to stream while tired. You should tell that to all the big streamers that do 24-hour streams. Tell them about that. How do you feel about the mandatory Facebook shit with Oculus? I'll stop using my Oculus. I'll start using a different VR headset. I'll just stop using it. I'll buy a different headset. Once that becomes a mandated thing, come on. Ever written any scripts or worked on any screenplays? I've written a few, I think like 3 different feature-length scripts with multiple drafts. I've written a bunch of short stories. So, yes. VR movies. I don't know about VR movies. I don't know how to formulate one. How am I coping with COVID life? I'm not. Any scary stories? I don't write horror scripts. What's your favorite thing to write genre-wise? Character drama, science fiction films. Are there any short stories published? Nope. Am I a sports person? Nope. Where is Mary and her little kid? I don't know. Somewhere in America being raised together, doing shit. Why the ears? Here. What's your alcohol consumption like? Non-existent. My family has a past of addiction. I don't want to test it. You think first-person movies like Hardcore Henry could work in VR? I don't know. No clue. Seems really expensive, and it would create an even more niche audience. Use your Pocket 4K often? It's my streaming camera since COVID started, because I just wanted to use it, so there you go. Do you have a high sugar intake? Probably. What do you enjoy? Not much. What's that bottle? It's just a vitamin water. So I'm gonna find a different pose. Probably a few. Putting on the jacket. Okay. Wag the finger. I'm gesturing to something. What else is there? Macho Man Randy Savage. That's good. There you go. Is yours? Yeah. Makes me irritated that you're. What was that? That you're in the shitter right now and there's not much we can do to help. Oh well. Okay, the secret to it is like 3 things, Mousy Cakes. Like, I used to use like a fuck ton of acne cream. What it really was that hot water was fucking with the oils on my face, and that allowing my face to dry off naturally was better than trying to like sear at the skin. So like sometimes at different points of the day, what you should try to do is like wet your face and then let it air dry so that it like not only clears the skin but also evaporates anything on the surface. Well, at least that's what I've been doing so far, and it's been just as good as acne cream. Why am I in the shitter? Because I owe $16,000 for my tuition, and I have to pull out a loan to make it work in the next probably 36 hours. Do you remember names from chat or see chat as a homogenous group? If I see common people, usually when I see like annoying people constantly posting the same shit, that's when I know you. But some members I recognize, and the rest, I mean, I'll understand that I'm reading different comments, but I don't think of you as like X person, age Y, gender Z, who lives in said location. I don't know you. Is that a bite mark or is that? I don't even know. Fucking ants. My credit score good? Non-existent. I've been using Parent Plus loans for, you know, paying off school. And since I turned 24, they stopped doing it, but they didn't tell me that until just a couple days ago. So, fuck. The bite, or is that? I don't even know. Just ignore it. Fuck. What are your majors, minors? I'm not telling you that. It's film focused, that's all. Alright. I know it's a shitty short stream, and that nothing happened on this stream, but I just felt like talking. I felt like just saying shit, because sitting here brooding about stuff would have driven me mad, so. Yeah. I'm gonna call it for tonight. And we'll see what happens in the next 36 hours. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go. All right. Goodbye. Goodbye.